Hi, I just text Dawn. She's like, "Don't go live without me." I'm like, "I promise I won't sell anything or show anything until you show up." But so much stuff. Yeah. Hi, Saya. So happy to see everybody. Had to work though. Yeah, I just got back from work. Oh my gosh, the work drama this week. Every week I say, "Oh my gosh, what a week!" And this week it's been like, "Oh my gosh, what a week!" Again, Debbie. I was just watching today's video. Yay! It was a very short video. Um, and it was such a long time ago. I was like, which one's this? You know, I bought some more lipstick. It's coming in the mail. Very excited about it. I know. It's been a minute since I bought new lipstick. I know. I have a problem. I picked a really pretty red and a really kind of rose. We'll see how it goes. So, no, thank you. Hi, Linda S. Hi, Morella. Oh my goodness gracious. It has been the day. It has been the day. I've spent the entire week vlog sales, and reselling is not for the faint of heart. It is so much more work than I ever thought I will. I don't know if I can ever do 40 bags at once again. And there's people who do this on the regular, guys. I'm like, no wonder this is a full-time job. It was fun, but then the work after the work was like, oh my goodness. Because I'm dyslexic too. So it's really hard for me because I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Hey, Apple Blonde, hi everybody. There's two invoices I really messed up, guys. Hey Maria. And I was like, oh no. And then there's a couple people who were brand new who I sent invoices to, and I didn't send tracking. So they're like, hey, is my package coming? And I said it should have been there by now. So I need it while we're talking. Let me see if I can find hers for her so I can send this. And of course, her name on here is different than her name, or her real name, you know. Um, no, actually, this one is hers. Okay, so this is the one I need to send her. Let me just email this real quick, guys. How's everybody's Friday? How's everyone's week? Mine was absolute hell. Hades in a handbasket, guys. Hades in a handbasket. Um, I'm send this attachment real quick. I couldn't do it till I got home because it was here. It wasn't it wasn't with me. I was like, okay, let me get this mailed off. Select. Let me send it out so she can look up the tracking. I've never been that person to follow tracking, but I know many people are. Um, let's see. Survived my first tornado. Oh my gosh. A tornado, Linda S? Oh wow. That's like exciting and terrifying at the same time, right? Y'all look beautiful. Ricky, love that. I know, right? That Ricky, my favorite Ricky. Um, hey, Miss Jelly. Hey, Brian. So happy you're doing better. I don't know if you're feeling better, but I know you're doing better. So, yay, prayers sent, more prayers to be said. It's been that kind of a week, guys. Mm. Before I get too far into my woes me week, let me show you what we picked up this week. Oh my goodness. It's Mr. Watson. This is the very first photo on the first day we picked him up from when we rescued him. This is his ashes. So his ashes are inside this box, and it has a picture slot. So I got the pictures done today. And when we first got Mr. Watson, the very first thing we did was take him to PetSmart, and we picked out a new collar for him. And we got him a new little vest. And yeah, so this is like Mr. Watson. So let me show you the other photo where, oh, over here. And also what they give you is his paw print. Hey, Dawn. Isn't that cute? Well, let me show you the other picture I got. So I got two pictures so on that day, because I was the person as a passenger, where did I put the photos? Did I put them over here? Jackie. Okay, focus. Where would you have put it? Okay, get this out of the way. Okay, I don't know. We'll just admire this one. I have another photo maybe I handed it to James. I don't know what I do. So anyway, this is, and we still had this collar and we still had um the little harness vest. Ravi, hi everybody. So I just wanted to show you Mr. Watson. I'm so happy we got him back. And he was actually ready way before, but James didn't see the message. Finally, I said, "Is that the vet?" He's like, "What? Has the vet called you? It's been 2 weeks. Is that the vet?" And he's like, "I don't know." And then he was like, "I wasn't talking to the vet, but let me look at my phone." So then he found it. Then he found that he had been ready like 10 days, 9 days ago. I'm like, not amused. So I made him like, we are going to get the puppy today. And as soon as I got our puppy home, I felt so much better. Oh my goodness. Do you have any idea how you might know how hard this is for me? My shelter, because our shelter is at Code Red, they're so full to capacity that they are going to have to start euthanizing dogs, that they have waived all adoption fees. They're like, "Please come save these dogs," is what they're saying. So wow. And I really want to go out there tomorrow and adopt a dog, and I can't because James and I sat down and we looked at our work schedule, for the next several months, and I'm like, it won't be fair. James is going out of town for 4. He was adopted that day. That was his got you day. He went from, yeah, and he had heartworms then. He was like, it was full blown, depressed puppy in a shelter situation, and it was a good shelter situation because it was a rescue, the private rescue that is not just like the county, or the you know Humane Society. This is their own rescue, right? So we took him, and he was such a great dog. He was such an awesome dog. That's a sign, Jackie. I think so too. I don't know if free adoptions though. Yeah, so the problem with the adoption, they do this periodically, and I already know what dogs are available at our shelter because I've talked to the volunteer. They're all large dogs, mostly pit mixes, mostly shepherds, and hound mixes. Hound, shepherds, even Labradors, they're all working dogs. We can't have a working dog. We need a lazy house dog because we're never home. It's not fair to have those type of dogs. Pitties, maybe, but James was attacked by a pitty, so he'd have to really bond with one. I can't just say, "Hey, what about this pit bull?" He's more inclined for a smaller dog. Reducing adoption fees to almost free. Yeah. Yeah, because it's right now is apparently there's just a huge overrunning of pets being let loose. A lot of dogs are from people who got them from the pandemic. They don't want them. Yeah, they don't have time anymore. And guess what? They're expensive. Dawn Loves Couture, hello. So I want to do an update before I forget on the live sale. So with the live sale that happened last week, I still have 3 orders that need to go out. Actually, 4. One order is already paid for. Right, I just have to mail it out tomorrow. 3 orders haven't been invoiced yet, and they know who they are. So that's cool. I have some bags to do on a clearance sale. It'll probably be sometime tonight, or we can do a separate one. I don't know which way we want to do it. I have, with the proceeds I had from the clearance from the vlog sale, I was able to buy my birthday bag, which was a surprise. Yes, it was Craig's fault. So I normally buy a birthday bag in July, but because of all the stuff that's happened, I didn't do it, right? And so I have my birthday is December 28th. So yeah, you never buy your birthday, or I don't even do Christmas. I buy normally a Christmas and birthday bag in July or August because after this month, it's almost everybody buying stuff for other people mode. Lexi, you're trying to Jackie is awesome. So hey, Luxational. So I was able to buy that, and I was able to make a credit card payment. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for everybody who bought something. Thank you very much. And then I was able to I put another bag on a long-term payment plan. So that's gonna be a long-term thing I'm gonna have to work on. And I'm not gonna talk about it until I get it and pay for it. Not just do I get it, I pay for it. It's on an 18-month payment plan. It's not that it's a huge amount of money. It's not like it's insane. It's not a Birkin, guys. I'm sorry, that's not my jam. As much as I love the Birkin, our paychecks don't afford those. It's not that. It is not a brand new nothing. It's a vintage bag, but it's still on a payment plan. So, hey Brian. Now I need to. Oh no! Oh no! So guys, I sent Brian. Brian bought the bag that I sent him. So some of the bags got there from 2-day post, some went 3-day post. So I went as close as I could to the $15. And so some people were able to do priority shipping, and some people had to do advantage because of the pending. Yeah. So how does the sale side work? The sale work. Okay, John. So this is the way it works. So when we get to the point where I do a sale, show you sale items, I will show you the bag. I will talk about the bag. I'll show you all the flaws, all the positives. I will list it in the chats, and I'll say one, and I'll name the bag, and there'll be a price. So it's the price plus $15. So at first I was going to just do a flat price, but actually most people in the sale bought more than one bag. So it's more economical advantage wise on the person buying if it's just one fee. Most of the bags, even when I went up to a 5-pound bag or box, it was still $20 was the highest I paid for the continental US. I did send one bag to Canada for another friend who was a sale after the sale, and it was $25. That hurt a bit, but I'm okay with it. Basically, that bag was just well, okay, that bag I sold for under what I paid for it. She paid the shipping, but then I helped pay the shipping. So that bag cost me money, but it's not the point. The point is it went to a friend who I know her, so like, okay, yeah, I'll send this back to you. So that was the weird thing about learning what to do with the bags is what was a good fair shipping price, and how to get the box, doing the box. So I use USPS click and ship labels. So each bag I had to package up. Most of the packages actually were boxes and not flat pack, because it didn't make too much of a difference by weight, and it felt more secure. Some did go flat wrapped, some didn't. Like if you bought one bag, it was a flat wrap bag. And when I say flat wrapped, I mean brown paper parcel, And then when you bought more than one bag, which was most everybody who did, except for like 2 people, it was multiple bags. So it was in a one box. And then when you did the weight on the scale, the measurements on the box were custom measurements. Most of the time I was able to get the shipping to $15. And it just took hours though, because with my dyslexia, I had to make sure I was getting the right bag in the right box with the right person. So I labeled the boxes, I did all the weights, and then I had to sit down and do all the labels on top of working full time. So that was the hard part. Hey, Jane Price, Jane, I have your stuff too. I forgot. So there's 4 people I haven't shipped stuff to. So we have some more bags, but I'm gonna continue to have some more sale items because I am over inundated, even though I'm still doing an unboxing today. I mean, that's how much I have overdone everything. I have over everything. So I'm at the point where I have decided to retake my front room back. My front room, I have 2 rooms set aside for my mother-in-law. Well, she hasn't been in our home since February. She's still in the nursing facility. At this point, the hope is she comes back. So I'm not going to move my entire operation back to my front room, which was my office originally. But I am going to take the bags that are stored over there back to the front room so that I can have my living room back again. And when I'm doing this, I'm going to go through another round of bags because I've got to at least reduce 2 more bins of bags. That's my goal because I need to be able to live in my house and not look like a hoarder lives here. Um, I have to. Um, oh yeah, sure, Jane. No worries. It's here. I have it set aside. Absolutely no worries. Um, so anyway, so being a live seller, I think is super, I used to be that person that says, oh, I hate people who are resellers because they go to the thrift stores, they buy all the good deals, and then they resell it. But at this point, I'm like, y'all deserve every penny you make because it's a big thing. Huge, huge. Like reselling items on my sister has been going to Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and what was the other one? Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and I can't remember the third one. Home Goods. Every day this week after she's been getting out of work because she is on the grand hunt for Hello Kitty Halloween. She's been doing this since the end of pretty much July. It is now August 9th. She goes for the whole last 10 days. She has been going every day almost. And every day she gets in there. Frozen Luxury says, "How now? Do that 3K a week, and then you got Saya. Power to you, man. I have no idea how you manage that. None. Shipping and delivery is a nightmare. But anyway, so my sister has been looking for these Halloween Hello Kitty things. As soon as they open the doors, okay, she's working summer school, so she can't just go when they open, right? So she's going after teaching. So she goes in there to go look for the Hello Kitty Halloween. She's very specific. She wants Hello Kitty Halloween. It has to be Halloween, has to be Hello Kitty. She doesn't like Hello Kitty in any other outfit other than black, spooky, purple, and Halloween. I'm like, okay, fine, girl, fine, do you. She goes in there and every day there's like nothing. And she's the staff know her at this point. And they're like, oh yeah, we just got a huge shipment in this morning. But she's like, it's all gone. She was like, I know it sells out. You have to be here when the door opens. And Jen's like, why are people doing this? I'm like, Jennifer, resellers. Because my sister is on Facebook groups that are Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and good home goods finds, and they'll show by location, hey, this just dropped at this location. This just dropped at that location. People will source it. It's like a feeding frenzy. People are like, I want that mug. I will pay whatever you can get so I can get that mug. Because it's not like you can just go find them. I mean, you can, but you can't. There's not that many vendors for this supply of items. So people buy it. They go on to live resell. They say, look, I found this mug at TJ Maxx for $7. It can be yours for $10 plus whatever fee they charge for personal shopping. And at first I used to annoy me. Now I'm like, I didn't have to go to the store. I didn't have to go find it. You can put it in a box and you mail it to my house. You're awesome. Saya says they opened the Halloween store in the mall already. Yeah, I know. Dawn says, Debbie, there's already pumpkin spice on the shelves. Says Dawn loves couture. Debbie says madness starts in July now. Insane. I know. That's what we were saying. It is 100 degrees and people are going nuts for Halloween. And if you don't get it now, you're not going to get it. Things are selling out. There's a Hello Kitty Frankenstein plushie that is hit and it's caused huge cravings. People are going nuts for this Hello Kitty Frankenstein, and like it's on eBay for $500. It's like a $13 toy. It's like a big $13 toy. But because no one can get their hands on it, they're like, it's like the Beanie Babies craze. And hey, Erin. Hey, everybody. So live selling is definitely, and I was telling my twin this, like live selling is the new thing. This is what people want. She's like, what do you mean? It's like, it's personal shopping and it's fun. And it's the live auction. I got it first type of deal. But even though I'm talking about this, I'm never going to become a reseller. I am still selling you my things because I don't have the eye to buy things for other people. So I've kind of come from the point of view of I bought this for me because I like it. I want it to work. If it doesn't work, I'll move it on. But if it doesn't move on, I'm okay with it because I bought it for myself. I didn't buy it with, oh, I can flip this, I can make a profit. I don't think that way. I can't think that way because that's like anticipating market and buyers, and then you have to stuck with inventory. I'm just trying to reduce the stuff I have myself. I don't have a store or a warehouse. If you actually see real live sellers, they have spaces and business areas and accounts and CPAs. That's not me. I can't do that. I will be having some more sales this week or this whole month because I'm going to Disney at the end of the month, and yeah, with all the other extra expenses that happened, we are a shoestring budget. Even though we have prepaid almost 95% of the trip, um, it's never fun to go to the happiest place on earth and you can't buy what you want. So, and I'm not going to buy bags. That's not my goal, but I'd like to be able to enjoy it. Nothing is inexpensive in Disney. You buy a drink, it's $8. You buy a pretzel, it's $10. You want a pizza, that's $15 a slice. You know?
That's why I like the cruise.
That's like James says. James says he likes cruising. Hey Jennifer, QVC gives me. Oh my God, Miss Jilly. The problem with QVC? Everything's perfect. Everything is wonderful. Isn't this the most amazing thing you've ever seen? Look at how this sparkles. Every item, every single thing, every skincare product is the best product ever made. And then the next segment is, hello, look at this. No, this other serum that's also the best product ever made. That's what I don't like about QVC. I feel like I'm being lied to constantly, constantly. And I think a lot of people feel that way. I was addicted to QVC since dawn. Um, he already walked away. James is so stressed out, guys. Oh my gosh. So stressed out. Well, that's the thing about Linda S. QVC is they're always pleasant. They're always pleasant. They have a good tone. They have a very moderated voice. It's never really overly anything. There's nothing controversial. It's just a constant, nice, happy infomercial that's going on and on and on and on. And for five easy pay plans, you can get this, but we only have 300 left. I know this. I used to watch it too. I had HSN, QVC. I mean, that's what I did at 3 a.m. before we had cell phones. It was TV, you know? So, Miss Printables. Oh, the apples. So James is super, oh my gosh, so stressed out. Work has been hell, hell this week. Hell. When I mean hell, I mean our meetings have had meetings to the point that it's like, are we supposed to get work done? Do you want us to actually accomplish anything so the next meeting we can actually give you an update? Because right now the discovery meeting, which is leading to this other meeting, and it's like, guys, this is ridiculous. And then we went to a training this week. Training, and it's not really training. It's a discovery meeting. So here's the thing: we want to propose this research, idea. And I'm looking at James like, we already have that research done. Why but on a different segment, right? So this is a new segment, and I'm like, and then my husband was in another meeting that was like so ridiculous. It was like we want to accomplish XYZ. I'm like, James, who had to tell him that that's not possible? He works in this field, right? It's like that's how data works, right? That's not magic. That can't. It can be done. It does not just magically happen. They did the Mall of America. Um, Rail, don't get me started. I used to go to the QVC. There was QVC outlet. Oh wow, that's cool. I didn't know they had a QVC outlet. Dawn Loves Couture says my friends got them from Christmas and gave them out Christmas Eve. Nice. I remember the Miss Pringles candy apple caramel apples. Yeah, I thought so. It's Westchester, wasn't it? So anyway, work has been crazy town. I am now doing a presentation with James in which month is it? October? Middle of September, and then is it in October? One in October. Like basically he's gonna be going out of town for 4 days next week, so I'm gonna tear up my living room. and move everything up to the front room. I'll be by myself for 4 days. Yes, he is leaving me alone by myself for 4 days. He's a little stressed out about it. But this is going to happen more and more. Our lovely, wonderful, wonderful, cushy office job has turned into a lot of travel and field work job for at least him. My back won't let me, but I can do some. Used to shop at QVC. I thought Appleblaw, I thought it was a headquarters, so it's in Westchester. Um, mm. So the chats are having a grand time talking about QVC outlet. Do you know that there's a Wayfair outlet at Tanger Mall out in San Marcos, Texas? Um, that's where I go for the outlet for Gucci. Not well, Gucci's there too, but I go for Dooney and I go there for Coach in that same outlet. That's the Prime side. Well, the Tanger side has a Wayfair outlet. I'm like, they even have a Restoration Hardware outlet. I mean, there's a Pottery Barn outlet out there. That was on the Prime side. Yeah, Wayfair. Yeah, seriously, Wayfair. Yeah, they literally, I think that's a way for them to liquidate items that are people returning that doesn't have to go to another, warehouse. It's a you just walk. Pottery Barn does lots of stuff in there. Um, so I'm gonna do an unboxing because this has been sitting here and I don't know what it is. And I missed it. I did a bunch of unboxings. I did like a whole bunch of films yesterday because the amount of stuff I purchased is insane. This is not healthy. I know it's entertaining and I know it's fun, but I do understand that this is completely not healthy, guys. So we're gonna pause for a while, but you won't know it because I have so much content out there. I have videos already scheduled out almost through the end of all of this month, all of next month, and I think part of October. And I have about 20 videos I haven't even loaded yet because they're small videos, like they're 5-minute clips. But here's the thing, like, hey Nora, here's the thing, like with I don't know why I just went completely. Well, I do know why. I do know why I've done this. I do know why I kind of went, 3 a.m. bidding, well, probably buying stuff on Goodwill, and then Vera Bradley rebranded. So I went nuts and went over to all the places and bought all the things I could cheaply. Because right now, Vera Bradley, the traditional old school Vera Bradley, is very cheap because nobody's been wanting it. But when people learn that there's a rebrand and they can't get it, they're going to be like, wait a minute. And then the prices will go up again. So if you like Vera Bradley at all, this is the time to go find it. So I went and found it. And I got 3 duffel bags this week. And you know what I do with the duffel bags? I put other bags in them. That's a better storage method than bins. But let me show you what I have in this bag. So, this is Craig's fault. And this is D. Higginbotham's fault. This is their fault. Their fault. And Dee's probably going to be a little jealous because this is probably the size she wanted versus the size she got. So I don't know if this is the same bag she and Craig have. This is the smaller version. Oh yeah, those duffels are great for travel. They're amazing. Amazing. Hey, Donuts seems like you like small videos. So let me tell you, I always blame Craig, but this is Craig and Dee Higginbotham. Okay, so Craig bought it. Dee found one. She got one in black. Craig has one in, I think it's a croc pattern. Um, so it's both their fault. So when he showed his bag, I'm like, that's a great bag. And then Dee Higginbotham showed me hers, but hers is in black, and I have a lot of black bags now, and I'm gonna be having a few more because apparently I've broken my black bag ban, and I've been going like pretty bag. I'll get that one. I have a love for boxed calf, and somehow I don't know why, but boxed calf always seems to be in black. You know, really, it's not. Hi, everybody. Yeah, so it's the Gia style bag. It's called the Gia. Now, I don't think this is the same type as they have because I think there's this first of all, theirs is much bigger. I am not really good with Michael Kors to know what's factory and what's not factory, so I just don't know, guys. So it has this cool little zipper pocket up here, which I think is cool. And then it has, hey, Miss Jelly. Um, Look how clean this bag is. And then it says Michael Michael Kors. So I don't know the different branding. There's like Michael Kors collection, and then there's Michael Kors, Michael Kors. I mean, I don't know. And all I know is I saw this shape bag, and I said, I want this bag. Does this have the strap? It might not have the strap. No, it does not have the strap, but the strap would hang asymmetrically here and here, which I don't like. So I would probably never carry it that way. So this is going to be carried this way. But I have to stop buying Michael Kors bags. Although I really do actually use these. You know what I've learned about myself with this vlog sale? I need to not buy any warm tone gray bags, only cool tone gray bags, and a dark, like a charcoal gray, not dove gray. Because apparently is a color I love to buy and never use. I've learned that. Yours is from the Michael Kors line. Mine is from the Michael Kors collection. So basically, I think what happened was the Michael Kors collection. So the one that Craig has, super fancy. It probably did really well. So then they made the downline. This is the downline. So, but it's still the same style, and it's really cute and it's pretty. And I just love a beige bag. I don't know why. My sister hates the color beige. Uh, I know, right? Great to learn what not to buy. Yes, yes. So this bag came with an authenticity from, I think this is from Authenticate First from Southern Indiana. Let me look and see how much I paid for this. Um, oh yeah, so D and Craig both have the Michael Kors collection, which is the higher brand and probably the one that was made first before they made. Wait. Okay, wait, what's happening? Let me go to my shipped orders. So I didn't uninstall, but I like took out from my home screen apps. So I didn't uninstall them yet, but that's the next phase. So phase one is get them off the home screen. So it's not just click and look, which is what I do. So I'm trying to retrain habits so that when I wake up at 2 in the morning, I'm not going and just bidding on things. I'm 2 in the morning. I am now looking and reading a book. So I just pick up the book. Yes, that is a Ricky Nora. So I'm trying to retrain habits of dealing with grief because yes, it's fun to buy things. Yes, it's not the end of the world that I buy things. It's even great that I buy things from charity, but I still have to store them, you know? And that's become a problem. That went from it's okay to no, it's not okay anymore. Um, there's no okay about it anymore, actually. So let me see. Where is this listing? Oh, there we are. So this item, I paid a bit more than I probably should have. It was a $20 item with the tax was $2.97. The shipping was $12.96. Handling was $2.99. So $38. So this was a $38 bag without the crossbody. So I think if it had the strap, that would be fine. But I'm okay with it too. I dropped a simple opinion too long. Oh, Jolie SO. Hey Jeanette. So yeah, so $40 for that. And that's the part where it wasn't the $20 purchase. It's really then the handling fee and then the shipping fee. It's like, why did I decide to spend $15 on shipping for a $20 bag? You know? I love the blue Ricky. Yes, Luxational. That blue Ricky is why I was able to stop buying and obsessing over Rickies. Was that Ricky? When I got that Ricky, it was like the world and stars had aligned. Everything was right in the world. I'm happy. I have a large 33. I have a couple in that size. Um, I have two, and then I have a shoulder Ricky, a mini Ricky, and another shoulder Ricky. So I'm very, very happy with that. And I had to stop looking because I will always fall in love. And that's the other thing I have learned about bags. I'm never gonna stop buying them. I'm never gonna not stop looking. I'm never gonna not say, let me try this. I'm going to always do that. So I need to learn to let go of my bags. So as I move into new ones, I need to move out some old ones. Um, in an open top tote. Oh yeah, I do have that one. I got that one from Brian. Mhm. Well, for those who just showed up in the chats, I'm going to show you Mr. Watson. He came. We got him this week from the vets. This is Mr. Watson. Try not to get the glare. This is the picture of him, his adoption day. This is the day we picked him up from the rescue. He was fully blown heartworms at the time. He was a very sick puppy. But do you see that smile? This is him knowing we had just gone to the pet store. We got him a new leash and a new collar and a new vest and a new toy. And and this is him in the car coming home from the shelter to our home on day one. And then of course we went to the vets and he started doing treatment and then his personality really shined through. But this is why you adopt. Look at this happy face. He was in a shelter situation. Well, it was a rescue, so it's not the worst, but he was a stray dog who was found by a family who tried to keep him, but it didn't work out. So they released him to the rescue, and the rescue was trying to. Then he was because he was full blown heartworms. He was fully intact. Um, he wasn't house trained. They think it was kind of a breeding, hoarding kind of a situation. They don't know. But pugs are heat sensitive. They just don't wander around. Okay? So he was lucky to be saved and we got him. And so we're now moved on to step 3 in our pug rescue application. So we've passed the vet test, we've passed the initial application test, and now we're going into the home. I think it's like a FaceTime. They're going to do a FaceTime tour of your house, show the conditions or whatever. Another reason why I'll be moving all of this stuff to the front room, I need to have a better space for my new puppy. It's still going to take weeks, guys. Weeks, if not months. It's a very long process. But, yeah. So anyway, I have another thing to unbox because I'm staring at this box and I have no idea what it is. I say that a lot, but this one, when I saw this in the front stoop, I'm like, what did I order? Um, I have no idea what this is. And when you see the size of this box, you're like, Jackie, what? And then you pick it up and it's like not very heavy. I'm like, what did I get? You know? Okay. Do you see this? But look how light this is. So this is from Michigan. And let's see, does it have a weight on here? It's FedEx. The live, please, thank you. Oh, puppy. I mean, I don't know. It's not heavy. I think it's again, it fits in this box. We'll send it in a box kind of situation. It's huge. It's like ginormous. Like if you had to pay by the box, which you normally do, this is a giant box and it's very lightweight, which is confusing. It doesn't have a heavy sticker, so it's not one of those, if it's over so many pounds. Um, so let's see what's in this box because I'm dying to know. I didn't even think it was mine. Like literally, when I saw it, I'm like, is that me? It said, what did I buy? And it said Goodwill out of Michigan. Oh. Okay. Let me pull up. It's 3 items. It's a haul, guys. This is a haul. But it's 3 big items, but not heavy items, hence huge giant box. So let's see if I can find this listing. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. I almost bought new jeans today, and I said, no, Jackie, no. Wear the jeans you got. You don't need more jeans. It's fine. I'm losing just enough weight that it's kind of like I need the next size down, but I don't really want to get the next size down because then it's a little too snug. But the size I am wearing is a little too loose. It's very, where is my, wait, did I get this off the eBay e-commerce site? I might have done that. Let me go look there because it's not on this commerce site. I only shop like 2 or 3 platforms. Okay, it's not there. So let's go see if I can find this on the eBay. You know, I'll do it in a minute. Let me show you what it is. Okay, so item number 1, and I didn't really want this, but it came in the lot. It came with the set. So this, you may see this at some point as a sale item. I don't know. This is a Vera Bradley item. It's really cool. It has a microfiber. I need to do some work on some open threads here. It's a cute little bag. It has a patent leather or patent plastic. I doubt this is leather. Does not have the crossbody. Look how pretty this lining is, though. They have great. But I like bags like this because I can use any strap on here I want. It's a eggplant color, aubergine, and it has but this is the microfiber. I like this pattern, stitch pattern a lot. You know, very, very classic. Yeah, I'll probably end up keeping this and using it at least a couple times. Great fall bag, right? So this is, let me see if I can stuff this while I'm sitting here. Oh, maybe we have the invoice in here. That would be nice. I cannot believe they packed this in this box. They could have packed all of this in a smaller box or um honestly, they could have just easily done this in a flat pack. You know, I don't understand the shipping and handling people. Anyway, here we go. All fluffed out. Looks much nicer. This is a really good um maybe it's not supposed to have a crossbody. Maybe it's only a handbag. Because this is actually a tie down and lets you open. You can open it this way. Finagly, fiddly things. And then it would go like this, and you would use a crossbody strap. But I think I like it this way. I think it looks better as just a top carry satchel. Hey, Monarch. Hey, Linda P. Okay, let me show you the next one. So I think there's only 3 that I can see in here. This is just one of those I panic bought. I wasn't really sure I wanted this collection, but when I went and did all this, when I learned that Vera Bradley rebranded and I bought all these things, I didn't anticipate I would be going to the outlet, which I did do. Um, oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, 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 yeah. It's like putting clothes on a hanger. It doesn't look the same on your body. That's why you have to try on clothes, you know? Unfortunately, you just can't look at the way it looks just flat. It always looks different when you wear it. Okay, I'll fiddle with that later. Okay, so this is the thing I bought that I didn't want. I actually had this pattern. Hey, the Renegade Realtor. Um, been loving top carry in the heat. Don't touch my body bags. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Jolie Aniko, beautiful name. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Aniko. Um, it's Hi, look stational. So this is a wallet. I used to have this pattern, and I used to have this wallet, but I don't use this wallet anymore, or this type of wallet anymore. And but it's such a, it's fine. It's fine. I'll put it in my SLG bin. Maybe someday I'll want to use a yellow wallet, or I'll give it to my sister to give to my other sister. She's gonna go see them in a week, 2 weeks. So this is the big item. This is what caused that to be. This is all that was in there, guys. It was this bag, and that little bag, and that giant box. What do you? Oh, Nora. Okay, Vera Bradley is still called Vera Bradley, but Vera Bradley, as we know and love her, It's completely changed. They've changed the textile. They've taken everything that was on the retail site, moved it to the outlet site, and they're phasing it out, and they've redone their product line. They have leather bags, their aesthetic has changed, their font has changed. It's still called Vera Bradley, but it's completely different. I love that bag. The Katie or Kate. Yeah, so I think this one again doesn't have the crossbody strap, but I have several of them, and I use these to put other bags in. And I can just shove these in the closet, stack them up. I travel with these. I put these in my car. Um, I love Vera Bradley travel. That is what I've always had with Vera Bradley. And the new ones are not good. The new ones don't have these rolled handles. The new ones don't have these pockets in here. Not cool. Not cool. The quilting's not even the same. Yeah, the textile might be great, but it's a larger diamond pattern. It doesn't have the same zippers. Like, if you were a true blue love Vera, I don't think you're going to like the new one. You might appreciate some of it, but this is gone. Even their historical pattern archive off their website. You know, I have that bag. It's a great bag. Yes, right? So I like the Grand Traveler, the Grand or the Weekender, and I don't even know if they make them anymore. They had the deluxe duffel bag. Everybody when I was in school, every college kid had these. We had the backpack, you had the hipster, you had all the bags. Like I stopped using them as purses. They had purses too a long time ago because of the patterns. Now when I'm wearing solid colors, it's fantastic. But when I'm not wearing a solid color, it's not that fantastic. I have to patterns are nice, but it was hard sometimes to match my Vera Bradley trying to appeal to the masses. Yeah, that's what Craig says. The Vera Bradley better. Okay, so Linda P, I need to see them. So when I go down to Florida, they have a Vera Bradley store at Disney Springs. I will be going to go see the new stuff. Saya sent me some photos. So he works in the Mall of America right now. So he says it's not. He's walked in the store. He took some photos for me. He says the bags look nice, but it's like a split leather, which makes sense. It's like split leather is leather, and their price point is $275. That makes sense for a $275 bag. It makes sense that it's split leather. Unlike other brands who charge $500 for split leather, I'm like, no. So, um, the real I've been enjoying your Instagram content. Oh, wait a minute. The Renegade Realtor, am I a follower of you? Huh, I'll have to go find out. The Hudson Bay store sells Vera Bradley. Nice, Jeanette. You split. I know. So split leather gets kind of an evil rap because the point of using split leather, not only is it a little cheaper in textile, it's a little bit more malleable, and it's a little lighter weight. All those things are positive if that's what you want. But what you want is a good leather, a thicker leather bag that will last longer. Split leather is not the good option. Split leather is a good option for a quick, easy, light carry bag you're not going to have for a long time, which is what they're trying to have us do anyway because they want us to constantly buy new bags. So why make a bag that's going to last 20 years or 30 years if they want you to buy a bag every 2 years? You know? So I get it. I'm still not going to buy one unless it goes on really super sale and lie about it. See, and they're lying about it. They're misleading. I mean, vegan leather is not leather. Leather is an animal hide, um, it's an animal skin and animal hide. Vegan material is a material. Hey, Donna. So anyway, this is what I purchased from the Goodwill out of Michigan, which is really just, 3 bags in the biggest box ever, that I now have to figure out how to dispose of. Good thing I have recycling. Um, Let me move this out of the way. Okay. But no, we're not done. I have one more bag to open, and then we're done. This is the last thing I have. Oh, this is Macy's. What did I buy from Macy's? Heh. Wait a minute. Oh, I know what I bought from Macy's. I didn't realize it got here that fast. Oh my gosh. Okay. I debated and debated and debated. Like, Jackie, do you need this? No. Jackie, do you want this? Yes. Jackie, you really shouldn't buy this. No, I shouldn't buy this. I mean, literally, this is what's going in my brain. I'm like, you don't need it. You shouldn't buy it. Like, it matches the other bag. Oh yeah, I'm going to reuse that bag, Craig. I'm gonna be working on getting your box ready too, because I have a giant bag to send to Craig, and there's no way, um, it's gonna need a big box. Like his mail person is gonna hate. But luckily, nothing. I have. Did you say 237? Yes, yes, I did, Linda P. 275 for split cow. But you know what? That's what they're charging you for polyurethane now. If you go look at bags that are, a lot of the Karl Lagerfeld bags are not actually leather. You have to really drill down. Um, Even in almost every brand has a component that's not animal leather. It's a vegan leather. It's a fake chemically produced, material. Yeah, 277 for split cow. Yeah, it's actually, Linda P. And I'll spill the tea. Craig already did the Coach Brooklyn bag, and supposedly the Coach Burrow bag, the new one, is they call it a natural leather. That natural, yeah, because it's not a fake leather. It's real leather. It's just split, so it's thinner, more malleable. You know, and the Brooklyn's $495. You know, yeah, I checked the leather bags and the Vera Bradley, and they are pricey. Some have poor reviews also. So, oh, Kate. So, Kate, the thing I'm worried about the bag I want from Vera is the way it extends. Sometimes, if it can extend that way, it does not actually retract well. So, I need to see it in person before I can give like a real review. Karl Lagerfeld. Yeah, Karl Lagerfeld is a ripoff. Yes, says Linda P. And they're expensive. They're expensive. Donna Karan, not all Donna Karan, not all DNKY, but most Tommy Hilfigers, most Calvin Klein's, most Kenneth Cole Reaction Series, which is their downline, most. I'm missing one. They're popular American brands that are mostly polyurethane. I'm not paying those prices for split cow. I know. So here's the bag. You're like, Jackie, you have that? Yes, I have it. The small version, guys. The small version. I had to get the matching set. It's a collector's illness. It's an illness. You know. Look, look at how cool this is. Look, it's pink denim. Hey, pink denim. I'm not need to respond to messages. Linda P. What? Craig, I must live in a shoe quote. I feel like Carl's line was better when his first launched. Craig says, my essay said that the new borough and Brooklyn, same feel, same name, a few are split leather. Yes. Um, Debbie says adorable. No, Debbie says pretty. Craig says adorable. D says cute. Um, The Renegade Realtor says, I've been eyeing Coach's version of the Chanel backpack, but I must stick to my no-buy till the holidays. The Renegade Realtor, if you've watched Sophie Chauffet, Chauffet, she has that bag, and on her, she has the lavender version of that bag, and the paint is rubbing off on the back. And it's having there's a quality control issue. So if you do ever buy that backpack from Coach, I recommend getting in the black, because the black normally is the best version of any of those type of leathers, that type of Napa leather. The black is always the softest, is always the most supple, most moisture. And it's also a thin leather. All of the Napa leather bags are, you know. Anyone other than your essay say so, says Morella. Oh yeah, Morella. It says so on the bag on the new Brooklyn. Natural leather material or something, or natural leather. Normally, if it's a full grain leather, it's like glove tan leather, or they'll say something else. Denim pink. I'm late. But this is Girl with the Pug Next Door. This is Madden Girl. This isn't the kids line. You know Steve Madden? This is Steve Madden's little kids line. This is the Madden Girl. This is meant for the younger generation or whatever. And I am 44-year-old woman. Like I want that bag. And I have I have it right here actually. I love this bag. Um, so I love this little bag. This one has the hearts. This one doesn't have hearts. But when I saw this, I'm like, I have to carry them together. I have to have them. I have to have them. And I had to. It's like I all the good intentions in the world. And I had to buy these bags. And these are from the kids line. Didn't care. Had to have them. Um, it's not dyed through. I don't know if it's Ellen dyed or not, the Renegade Realtor. Because the Burrow bag, even though it's leather, it has a leather lining. So as soon as you put a lining on something, you can't see the underside of the exterior. So it's probably a chrome dye. And the chrome dye doesn't necessarily mean bad. It just means it's a chemical dye. Most dyes have to be fixed with a chrome dye anyway. Most of the most vibrant colors, that's all chemical dyed with chrome. Um, I love the Dragon Fruit Dawn. Yay! I'm very happy. So yeah, there's some really good bags out there. You just have to inspect them. You know, I love that Brooklyn Marilla. I want the 39. I'm gonna go see that in person when I'm down in Disney. I want to see what it looks like. Jeanette says done. I sold my Dragon Fruit Tea Rose bag charm to DD Bean. Yay, Miss DD Bean bought it. Hey Craig. I love this bag. I wear this bag. I have this in yellow. I have this in blue. They also had one in blue. Did I say blue? I have it yellow and I have it pink. The blue one I didn't buy, but I love the hearts. And then, surprisingly, because it was blue denim, but the pink denim, I just thought it was so cool. And it was a great bag. So yes, I bought this. Yes, I bought this. So let me show you. It has a little keeper strap. It has hatted little handles. It has a really cool take up wrapping. It's just a textile lining, open cavity. There's one slip pocket or one zip pocket right here. It says Madden Girl. It's for kids. It has a crossbody strap. It has I don't know why they have a little wristlets thing here but they do it on all their bags in this little Madden Girl. I like this much better than the Steve Madden line. And it's the same company, guys. I just like the look of the Madden Girl line. So anyway, to me the 39 is I agree, Marilla. I want the 39. I think it's gorgeous. I just have to see it. And knowing that it's split leather, I'm not going to pay regular full price for it. So I was told by somebody who did see the Brooklyn 39 that it is extremely thin. It feels thin. And she's a good judge. I've bought bags from her before. So until I can see it myself, I can't say much about it other than I'm paying a lot more attention to Coach and what they have, because I think it's for the amount of money you're spending on those bags, you have to really you just have to be really conservative. What is on my shirt? What's that? Paper. Okay. Careful with what you're buying. Oh, and by the way, Girl with the Pug Next Door, Mr. Watson. I have Mr. Watson back. This is his urn, so his ashes are inside this box, and it has Isn't that cool? We're able to put his This is the picture of his very first day we got him. I had to go back to 2021. That's when we first got him. It was April 2021. Hello, everybody. Yes, she has a. Okay, why the worried emoji? Such a cute color. Um, was there a worried emoji? I missed. Oh, that a worry emoji? Eh, I don't know what that is. So anyway, right, Mr. Watson. Yeah, so we're trying to hold strong. We're holding strong to hopefully get another pug because we both love pugs. After live, will you please send me the pic of what I want one to keep? Oh, yeah. I actually printed an extra one. I can send you. Yeah, I can send you that photo.
I need your help.
Okay.
On your phone,
Yes.
do you have Lewis's number?
My work phone, I might have his team's number.
No, I don't need that. Do you
Okay.
have his?
Wait, let me see if I can find his number. Hold on.
If
I
not,
might. No, I might. You know.
I was asking.
Um. How do you spell Lewis?
Lewis.
Yeah, no, I don't have Lewis's phone
Okay.
number. No. I might have his cell phone number on my work phone though, because at one time that's how we were communicating, but
Yeah.
this is my new work phone. I don't know. We're trying to coordinate. He's coordinating with our work peeps. Or ask Julian for just ask Julian.
That's John.
Well,
He needs to send me Caleb's anyway.
hi, cool. Hey, Kathy. Hugs are the best. I agree. Um, they just you can see into their souls through their eyes, and they just love and adore you. They're just the best. Oh yeah, the shedding. Yeah, as I told James, we will have Mr. Watson with us for the rest of our life. We will never get all of his fur out of our house. It's Jennifer. This is what it's been like all week. All last week, 2 weekends in a row, he's been doing nothing but work. He's working all week, and after work, he's working. I guarantee you, he will be up till midnight working on work because he has to write and do 2 presentations. He's doing a project next week. He was volunteered to do another presentation. The 30-minute presentation turned into an hour presentation. So I'm going to actually be co-presenting with him at an is ridiculous. The amount of work that has dropped. James is a um, UAS pilot, a drone pilot, right? And it is the thing. So everybody wants to know about it. Everybody wants to know research about it. Everybody wants to know how to use this technology. So everybody wants a convention. If you go to one, they want, what is this new technology? How are we using it? How is it cost effective? How can we utilize these tools that we have paid for? And as James as a drone pilot, and this is a new program, only so many people, he's one of the so many people. So he has, and it's not just go get your federal license, because it's a federal license. You have to be certified going through this other program to be certified to be a pilot for our particular state agency, right? So you just can't go get your federal license and say, hey, I'm a pilot. Well, yeah, you are. You're a drone pilot, but you can't fly for us until you do X, Y, Z. So there's very few of them, and everybody wants to use it. And then we bought the technology, and then we bought the equipment and the hardware. So now we have 2 problems. We have drones. Now we need to extract data. 2 problems, 2 big problems. Flying the drone's the easy part. Collecting the data is also the easy part. Extracting the data, the hard part. Making the data useful to people who have never used 3D images, because I'm a photogrammetrist, guys. I'm a geographer by trade, by education. I work in photogrammetry. My technical place I work in is remote sensing. So dealing with aerial photography, dealing with passive sensing, which is mobile LiDAR, all this stuff, these fun words. Yes, that's us. And when people want to use it, they call us. So it's like, so anyway, it's a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, no, that is wrong. Oh, yeah, he's a workaholic. Since Mr. Watson, he's not actually a workaholic. Like, I'm actually a workaholic. He's not. He's just, there's so much work to do. He can't get it all done. I am a workaholic in the fact that I work 8 hours a day, which is really 10 hours a day if you factor in breaks, lunch, commute time. We're gone from like 7 o'clock in the morning until 5:30 in the evening, right? And then I come home and I spend several hours here with you or working on YouTube. I had no idea how much time I actually put into YouTube until I was dealing with the vlog sale and I wasn't able to put the same time in that I normally would. I am so backlogged. I was like, there's so much stuff for me to do that I have not been doing because I have been doing other things. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like, and this is my fun thing. This is my creative outlet. This is when I come from work. I was so stressed out. I did not think I was going to survive this week. And then I'm going to come Friday. This is why I love a Monday and then a Friday. Because on Monday, it's like, yes, the work week. And then at the end of the week, it's like, oh my God, I survived. And we all do it. We're all there. All of us. Yeah. Oh yeah, James is we're both geographers. His bachelor's is in science, mine's in art, so mine's more human geography, his is more technical, but he wanted to be a pilot. He actually wanted to be aerospace engineer. But then he went into the Corps of Cadets at A&M. And when you do the Corps of Cadets, most people who do the Corps of Cadets go into the military. Well, you can't really do aerospace engineering and the Corps of Cadets. So he ended up changing from engineering down to meteorology, and then Cal 2. He could get past Cal 2. He couldn't do Cal 3. So then he ended up, and he just wanted to graduate at this point. He goes, okay, what do I have to do that I have to take no more math? So he ended up taking geography degree. And he always wanted to be a pilot, but he wasn't able to. And he gets down, now he gets to work with a drone. So it's really cool. Katie says, my brother's trying to get his drone pilot license. He wants it for potential occasional side hustle. Yeah, a lot of people want it because it's great for inspections. It's great, and that's how the state wants to use it too, to help keep people safe, right? So you can inspect roofs. I mean, insurance companies. Would it be great to be able to take pictures of your roofs without having anyone having to walk on it if it's just hail damage, if it's visible hail or wind damage? I mean, you still might have to walk to figure out the plank and the decking, but it's safer, you know? Guys, 47 in the chat and only 26 like the live, guys. Drone Craig, I thumb up the live. Thank you, Jeanette. Oh, so my son is an aerospace engineer. That is so cool, Donna. That is so awesome. Yeah, James wanted to do that. So he has friends who he has a couple friends who are actually nuclear engineers. They were all in school together. None of them are here because you have to go where the job is. And nuclear, even though we have the nuclear program here, our one friend actually is in DC area, and there's one friend in the Dallas area. And then I have my cousin is a nuclear, and he works out in West Texas area. So gas and oil engineering, all the stuff. We have a drone pilot here, and he has a new drone, but you know that. Yes, I do. Yay, Jolie. That's so cool. It's really fun, guys. But it's always an evolving technology. How you use it, not everything is the perfect tool. It's not a one and done. Everybody says, like, if you get this, you don't have to do this. No, 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 no. It's like clean a bag, okay? When you clean a bag, everybody says, well, I use this product. Okay, I use about 10 products because not every product is good for everything. And sometimes I use multiple, almost every time. I use between 4 and 5 products on every bag I clean because there's no such thing as the one perfect thing. Everything's different, you know? So, hey, Donna, your son's in DC. That's cool. Yeah, so the other thing I've learned about, let's see, the vlog sale, shopping problems, work issues, never to go away. How much time I actually take in YouTube. Oh, analytics. You know how we always talk about analytics? And I was looking at my analytics because this is the summer doldrums. What does that mean? Advertising money is tighter in the summertime because most companies have a finite amount of advertising money. And I learned this from Super Dacob. I did not have a magic genie ball. I learned this from him. Super Dacob had it live and he was talking about this. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Because he's been doing this like for 9 years. So he has metrics to back it all up too. He says like in the summertime, it's fewer ad dollars because the ad revenue, everybody has a budget. Advertising is a budget. So they're going to put most of their budget when people shop, which is going to be not in the summertime. Summertime, people are going on vacation, they have kids, whatever. People start shopping in the fall, fall and Christmas. That's what makes or break businesses, right? Oh, this is too funny. I have to tell you, I bought this green can of what I thought was leather moisturizer. It's called This Old Bag. Says Craig, well, was it? Was it actually a moisturizer? Oh no. That's old. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. That's funny, Craig. Funny. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So anyway, talking about YouTube algorithm. So looking at my algorithm, shorts and videos, revenue based on those things. And I do a video daily. So there's a lot of metrics, right? And the ad revenue, the way it works, it breaks down the analytics. It says that you earned this much money from videos, from shorts, from lives. If I didn't do lives, I wouldn't have any ad revenue. Oh, speaking of ad revenue, the other thing I keep forgetting to do is actually turn on the ad revenue button. You actually have to turn it on, or it doesn't actually. You might be starting to see ads now because I haven't had ads running. Because if ads are running, I wasn't getting a cut of it, and more likely, more likely. So anyway, I just did it. But yeah, I always forget to do that because I stream from StreamYard, which pushes it out to YouTube, but in YouTube, you have to monetize the button, You have to say, "Yes, I want money." Even if ads are running, it doesn't mean the content creator gets that. It's really weird. So anyway, the basically my views are very low, under 500. Yeah, Dawn, it's really low. Views for videos are low, and if all the ad money I am actually earning, majority of it is through lives, and I do a lot of lives. I love lives, and I don't know if it's because YouTube is pushing out lives and shorts, but I think they're kind of downplaying their videos, is what I think. Um, just based on looking at numbers. Think I'm going to start doing most of mine live. Yeah, Jolie, I like the lives. It's more fun. Well, for me, they're more fun. I love the lives. I like the spontaneity of it. I like how I can switch. My ADD brain can go left and right. I'm not technically ADD, but ooh, pretty butterfly. I am actually dyslexic. I have other issues. A storm is brewing outside my house, so we will see how this goes. I can hear the sky rumble. Um, Night Nora. I'm trying to decide my YouTube future too. Yeah. So anyway, question, guys: do you guys want to see clearance bags, or do you want me to do another live tomorrow that's showing bags, or what do you want me to do, guys? These are just bags that didn't sell on the first Friday, which was last Friday. So now they're going to be cheaper. I love the life. Thank you, Apple Blonde. Mm. Mm. Monarch, never fear, I will do both because I like doing both. I do a daily video because Craig likes them. And I've had more than one person say they like them, and that's why it's at 6 o'clock in the morning. So the people who wake up early can watch content. Not everybody wants content at noon and 3. It seems like everybody has content at noon, 3, 4, and 5. Or at least everybody that I watch do, because that's when I get my notifications. Craig, you're the great expert. Who is interviewed like with Nikki? Oh yeah, yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, well, I think Craig should just do lives, but I think it has to be fun. So do what you enjoy doing, right? So if and he should know that. He'll figure that out. It's hard though. Like my channel's has evolved, you know. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save my clearance um bags, and I'm gonna do a video tomorrow at some point and put it out that's just a vlog sale that's on video. Everything will be listed, and you can just watch the video and buy them if you want, and contact me. That'll work a little bit better. So I don't want to muddy up the water too much with what I'm doing. I'm downsizing my collection for storage reasons. Yeah, I understand you, Jolie. Midnight Madness auctions in September. Oh, that'll be so much fun. Oh, that's so much fun. Hmm. Woohoo! That sounds like fun, Jolie. Have a good night and great weekend, Rael. Ooh, Midnight Madness. I love that. Um, I can watch everything from everyone. I'm going to start making a playlist. Oh man, Katie, it's so hard. It's so hard. I can't watch everybody. I can't. I am doing good to open it, like it, write a heart, and move on because that helps the algorithm. And I'll slide through them to see, well, hey, what are they talking about, and moving on because sometimes I don't have time, especially this week. Some weeks I do, some weeks I don't. Sometimes I can catch up, but I've had to abandon a lot of other content I used to watch, a lot of other YouTubers I used to watch, and to help with my shopping addiction because it's an issue. I had to put bag and luxury stuff on the back burner, and I started watching a lot more true crime and just listening to other stuff and working because um, when you're already tired and you're already stressed and you're dealing with grief and all the things that all the above, your impulse control is worse. So I am reaping the results of many months of losing two pets and the stress of James's mom. I think we've made peace with his mom now. I mean, but we didn't know what was going to happen. We still don't know what's going to happen. She's still in the facility and she wants to come back, but she's been doing rehab for months and months. I don't think she's come back. I don't think she can. I think if she could, she would have already. So, yeah, that's how that's going. I hate to have been watching many, so if I watch you, you're really thank you, Morella. I love your Instagram stuff, by the way. Is it a bag, Craig? I bet he bought shoes. Well, he bought shoes last month. Maybe he bought I don't know. I unsubscribe to a lot of YouTubers, but not you and Craig. Thank you, Saya and Jacob. Yes, those are my faves. Saya's been too busy to put anything out though. They're doing a migration of stuff, so they're busy. How old is James's mom? Linda P. His mother is only 70, but it's not the age. It's she suffered from a stroke in the early 2000s, and her left side of her body is compromised, and she has shot knees. And when she could have done the knee replacement, she didn't do the knee replacement, and now she can't do the knee replacement, and she has heart issues. So that's probably more than I should share, but that's just general common knowledge. So, most of her problems are physical. Mentally, she's fine. Mentally, she's perfectly aware. I'm sorry, Jackie, you're doing through. Well, yeah, this has been a year, guys. Jennifer Jackie does have an email in her description box. Yes, I do. It's Jacqueline King at 3811@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. Okay, back. Yay! Craig, everybody wants to know, did you get a bag? Jackie, I don't have a social media, so if I want something, can I just say, oh yeah, totally, Jennifer. Absolutely. Jennifer, okay, you're awesome, by the way. I will you bought bags from it's Adrian today, because I was in his live also. I'm like, says Jennifer have? Because you bought some bags for me. But guys, if I own a bag and you want that bag, ask. Almost everything I have right now is up for sale, except for there's a few diehards that aren't going anywhere. The Elephant, the Rickies, the Heart Kate Spade, my Disney Doonies, don't even ask. But almost everything else, you know, the worst that I can say is not at this time, you know? Sorry to hear about James's mom. Yeah, Grace, it's rough. It's been rough. Oh, Laura Piana, did you get clothing? I thought it was shoes. You said yeah, I bet it's shoes. It's shoes, isn't it? Um, we were talking last week, and he said, or he was on a live or something. I can't remember. Um, yeah, I told Craig, just post pictures of your pretty things and share them with us because I know you have them. Um, can I have a Disney Dooney? No, Jay, no. Does James family have family in Massachusetts? James does not. I do. I have family in Cohasset. Um, James's family, he doesn't have very much family left, and the family that we associate and talk to, um, his last aunt, or well, his only aunt, is in Louisiana. His great aunt was in Connecticut, but she passed a couple years ago, heart failure. I have been buying bags, a lot of bags too. Yes, Jennifer. Yeah, but if I have anything that you are eyeing or like, just let me know. And I'll email, yeah. Friends and family discount at this point, guys. Okay, I look for it. I just found that, well, there is a local retailer that stocks the road. This is getting dangerous. Oh no! I want the Dooney Disney cat bag, but not buying it this month. That cat bag, Linda S. If you can get that, that will be a boon because oh my gosh, there's some Disney Dooney that goes on sale. And there is some Disney Dooney that just sells out. There's right now a current Disney Dooney dog bag that I want. The cat bag, I liked it, but it's on a pink background. and it pink background. As much as I love pink, um, I didn't really like that one so much, but it's so cute. I wanted to buy it for my sister as the cat lady with 7 cats. I grew up in Cape Cod, says Jane. I'm saving for big boy bags, 5 bags by year end and over 5K. So yeah, Craig is also, they weren't shoes. I thought you got shoes. Yeah, Craig has some eyes on some gorgeous bags, guys. Gorgeous bags. Not buying anymore till I sell, she says, as waiting for a bag from eBay. What are you getting, Jolie? Okay, says Jennifer. Um, Cape Cod is gorgeous. I like the East Coast. I just don't like it in the wintertime at all, ever. I hate snow. I'm allergic to snow. I don't like cold weather. My bones hurt. No, thank you. Oh, Jolie. Oh, guys, did you guys see what Melissa's um Melissa Adams Wade's last video about? The title was Too Good for the Row. Speaking of the row, I watched the video and it was really good. It was an interesting concept. It wasn't even really about the row. She had shown some bags to her friends, like friends in real life, like BFF friends, like friends, and says, "What do you think of this bag? I'm thinking about getting it." And they're like, it basically said, "You're not," like, along the lines of, "You're not good enough for that." Like, what? It's a bag. It holds things. There's no value to me as a human. So I was like, dang, that's hard. But she did a really good video about and it's interesting because I think everybody who's on YouTube um has had these type of comments from people, like, oh, especially troll comments. 'Cause, oh my gosh, Winnie's live attracted so many trolls, and Dee Dee's live when she was doing with the Scottish Spectabulous, trolls. And the trolls just come in and write random things that's normally about appearance or gender or age or weight, because they're just looking at you and they type something controversially mean. They don't know you. Um, Linda S says, "I wish I did, Jolie. I want a bro bag. Wait, waiting, watching a lot of Leo Sophia. My sister's calling me, even though I tell her every single week, Monday and Friday, I have a live show." Snow Tooth says, Monarch. Yes, good. I wish I did, Jolie. I need to watch Melissa's video. I don't have enough. I know, Grace. I haven't even seen your video, and you're showing your Hermes bag. I can't remember the name of it. I always forget that one. I'm starting getting trolls too. Yeah, it's because of the streaming platform. Um, so and the trolls are mean, and it's already hard enough to put yourself out there. I mean, once it's on the internet, it's there for existence, for life, forever. It's there. But I was watching a really good reel that, and then Melissa said this too, is like, was it Melissa who said this? No, it was another YouTuber or Insta reel or something, where they're saying that we're Gen X, you know, we grew up without the internet and we had to learn the internet, and we have adapted to learning new technologies. So we embrace technology, right? We learn things. And it's like, I don't know what the trolls are trying to prove. It's like, guys, whatever. Oh, actually, that was AKB Bags. Andrea, she did a video today about don't get scammed, because there's a lot of stuff happening with YouTubers too. It's like people will email YouTubers because our email's public. We share it, so they email you and they said, "Hey, we're experts at this SEQ or SQ something, texting. I can't remember. You need our expert help," and it's a scam, guys. You don't need it. No, they're preying on smaller channels to do that. And then other things like, if you hit this link, you will go get whatever. All scams. Don't do that. Check the email. A lot of people, my aunt in Louisiana just got scammed from Verizon. Not Verizon, somebody posing to be Verizon, saying that her bill hadn't been paid and she was going to be out XY dollars, and she of course gave them the money, and she was scammed. This is happening left and right. It's like, what is happening to the world? Katie says, I was getting sidetracked with the possibilities of getting a 5P speedy. I need to say no, stay the course, and find the bag that truly speaks to me for spending dollars. Yes, you don't want to put that much money into something and not love it. And we've all done it. It doesn't matter from a $5 bag or a $10,000 bag. We've all bought the bag, thought we'd love the bag, and it didn't work out for us for whatever reason. You know? At least with a Speedy, you know you like a Speedy. P9. That's the key. If you like the Speedy style, that's half the battle. If you're already going to use a Speedy, half the battle. Debbie says bots usually spam or comments. Comments links to cons. Yes. Miss Jelly says, I think the trolls are combination of teenagers and bots. I think it's the bots too. Grace is, speaking of fakes, I just bought a fake Fendi. No way. No way. Waiting for my refund though. Okay, so the other video that AKB Bags put in her video today, I actually seen that video. I didn't know it was her friend. Her friend bought a bag from Dillard's, a department store, just bought it. It got sent to her house and it was unreal. So people had bought the real thing apparently from Dillard's, shipped it back, they accepted the return, didn't know it was not authentic, sent it out as another sale to this new person. New person says, this is not authentic. Where did this come from? This is not right. I've heard about this happening in physical stores, like what's her name? Frank. What's the name of that woman who does? Craig, help me out here. Bethany Frankel. That happened to her at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something. She bought something that was supposed to be high-end luxury and it was counterfeit. And then it was a big deal. She did a whole Insta story on it. And then, but I've never heard it happening like with a major department store. But it doesn't matter. Anywhere that has returns, it's going to happen, right? Something not mentioned in the listing. Yeah. Handbag Fanatic is the channel's. Oh, Handbag Fanatic. Thank you, Morella. Grace, I'm so sorry. That sucks. It wasn't a lot of money in terms of other things that I buy, but it's not being sold something that is fraudulent and not, they're scamming you. It's one thing to tell you and that you're getting this off Canal Street, that it is fraudulent. But if you're not knowing that's the part that's frustrating. Yes, the process is disputing now. Wow. Linda S says the second she shows the bag on screen, you could tell it was like, yeah, Linda S, I agreed. But not everybody knows that, because it even happened to DD Bean. She bought a bag from a Japanese seller and they were not authentic, and it scarred her to the point that she doesn't buy any Coach bags, current releases at all. That if she can get them from Coach, she buys them from Coach. And now if you have to be worried about distributors like Dillard's and other department stores that carry such things, that this could happen there too. What do you do? What do the companies do? Katie says, I have a Speedy B 30 and 20, both monogram canvas. I don't need another Speedy. I don't need more monogram. I don't need more LV. Katie, can I tell you how many Coach Rowan bags I own? 5. Now, granted, they're only like $150 per bag, but I have 5. I have zip satchels in probably 4 or 5. The dome satchel, different colors, different patterns. I have so many. I need to do a video on how many that Coach Brooklyn bag we're talking about, how many bags I have in that style. I have 4 right off the bat in my head that are just like that bag. Maybe not the same material, same shape. I love that shape bag. So, girl, if you want the bag, buy the bag, but buy the bag you really want. You pay for real, you should get real. I agree, D. Higginbotham. Dawn says eBay can nail you for the tiniest things not shown. Yeah. Craig says the fakes are so good now, even authenticators can't tell them the wild, wild west is out there. Well, they've already said that about the nylon re-edition Prada bag. You hear that over and over, is that authenticators will not authenticate that bag. because there's too many. They're made so well, reproductions of them. You have to know the brand and really be able to tell. Yes, I've actually purchased inauthentic Doonies. Literally, I thought they were real. I got them. I touched them. As soon as I touched them, I knew they were not real, and I disputed them. But originally, in the beginning, I didn't know I could because it said no refund. That's all. It's not refundable. Well, no, it can be refunded if it's a counterfeit because that's illegal. Um, Grace says on Japanese sellers, I only buy from large sellers now. There are a lot of smaller ones that look suspicious. I agree, Grace. Um, Grace says Dawn loves couture. I know they do, but in this case, I was working in my favor. They was tear in the lining that was not listed, but it kept getting bigger and bigger every time I handled it. Oh, not good. Jolie says, how can you be commenting on Insta when you're live? When I'm not commenting on Instagram. Am I commenting on Instagram, Jolie? Because I'm not. My phone's sitting right in front of me. Luckily, I have a Fendi vintage from, which also you can compare. Yep. Grace says I didn't have to send it back. I might do a video on it. Yeah, but I recommend that you destroy it after you're done with the video, because the problem is these things get thrown back into the cycle. You know, I spent upwards to 8Ks on SLGs. Don't need more of those. Nope, nope, nope. No kidding. Don't need any more SLGs. We're not talking about need. We're moderating our wants and the desires. Instagram just sent me a message that you commented. Weird. Let me go look at Instagram. What the heck? I have not. Maybe it's delayed? Um, okay. I don't know. I didn't even see. I think I commented on something today, but no, I was not commenting on Instagram. That's gonna make me worried now. No, no, no. Oh, Super Dacob has he posted some really pretty Chanel brooches. Look at those. Oh, I should show you my bag today. Um, I will tear out the tag or something. Oh yeah, take off the branding. Um, And then if you tear, you know what I would do with those like bags that are inauthentic like that? Take off the branding, put patches on it, stitch some stuff on there, make it fun, you know, but make sure it's known to be not authentic. You know, I'm going to say something that needs to be said. I see a lot of Facebook sellers saying PayPal friends and family payments only. Don't do that. You have to no recourse if something goes wrong. That is the truth. Okay? You only use friends and family when it's a friend and a family. You know the people. Okay? You really know the people and just be okay with losing whatever you purchased because there's no guarantees, nothing, zero. So all the invoices I sent out, guys. So there's a bag I sold on my vlog that really wasn't on my vlog. Okay, I sold this to a follower who's been talking to me for a long time. She's been asking me about this bag since I bought the bag. I really had no intentions of selling this bag. I never did. It was part of my, Die Hard collection, but she really loved the bag and she's been talking to me for a long, long time. So I bought the bag for $125. So you add taxes to it. It was probably $135, maybe a little bit more than that, because our taxes are a little bit over 8% sales taxes here. So it was $125 plus taxes, whatever that comes out to be, $135, $140, somewhere in there. I sold it to her for $200, which sounds great until you realize it's PayPal invoice. What does that mean? So I pay a fee. So I should bill you $200, but when you pay me, it's not $200. There's a fee that I pay PayPal to secure that, so that there's a security, and then with that fee that that goes out, I also in that $200 sale included shipping. It's a $200 bag, so the insurance is on top of that. So now I have to pay for it to ship to wherever she lives and pay for the insurance. So for a bag of that size and weight, roughly, you're looking at $15 to $19 in shipping. I said, I'll sell you this bag for $200 with shipping included. And she says, okay, because she knows I bought it for $125 plus tax. So $135, $140. So she's thinking, oh, it's a $60 profit. It's not really a $60 profit. Honestly, I might make $30 on this bag. She paid me $200 for. I used it one time. And I never really planned on selling it, but she loves it. It's not like she can just go get it again. It was one of those limited release bags, and I have a lot of bags. I do not need it. She loves it more than I do because every time we talk, she asks about it. So I'm like, I'll sell you the bag, but you'll have to be willing to pay the $200 versus what I paid for it. I can't sell it to you for what I paid for it because honestly, that was my credit card. I'm paying interest on that somewhere. We don't even factor that in. So yeah, that's happened. So people don't really understand about transactions. So they want to say friends and family because friends and family there's no fees. It's just they give you money, and normally the person sending the money, they pay the fee. Versus when you invoice someone, I comes out of my invoice. So if I bill $200, there's a fee. I use it when I have vlog sales. There are a few electric companies that destroy their returns for just that reason. That's a good, unfortunate thing, but I understand why, Jennifer. Craigslist's goods and services protect sellers and buyers, and it isn't any reason for them to request that. Yes, there's no reason. If somebody's asking you, don't do Venmo unless they're asking for it. I think there's an option in there for invoicing also, like PayPal, but most Venmo and Melissa Wade Adams Wade, she talked about this in her video where she had bought those bags of her Louis Vuitton bags. If you haven't seen this video, where she was scammed, and it's like $2,500, right? But she Venmoed it, so there's no protection. It's like money from one bank to your bank, and even though they're counterfeit, they're saying, oh no, we had authentication, and it would have to go through small claims court at this point. So it's just kind of like she's done, she moved on. But yeah, Craig, I have to agree with you. I buy a lot of clothes pre-loved on Facebook groups, and they always say do not do PayPal for family. Do not do family and friends. No, unless they're a family and a friend. Now, there's some Facebook sellers I do that with because I know them. And again, I only do that with people where I'm willing to lose the money. You know, I don't even know what PayPal Friends and Family is. So PayPal Friends and Family is how you can send me money, request money, and send money on PayPal. Friends and Family is an option where you can just send somebody money. Kind of like think of Western Union, old fashioned wiring someone money. That's what that is. You can wire somebody money. Say, hey, look, I'm in a bind. Can you give me $100? They can send it through PayPal as a request. It goes to your PayPal account. You can, from your PayPal account, move that to wherever you need it to go to. You can move to your bank. You can get the money. Think of Western Union, just digital. Um, Dawn loves couture. I charge if someone wants an invoice. I never sell to make money, but I cannot afford to lose money. I lose money. I lose money. I do. I lose money. I am grateful. I am eternally grateful for everybody who purchased something from me. You really helped me out. Yes, I lost money, but I view it as 100% loss no matter what. I already lost the money when I used the money to buy the item. But I am not dealing with the type of bags. If you look at Dawn Loves Couture, she has a different level of bag. Okay, guys, different level kind of bag. I'm selling $30 and $40 bags. I'm not selling $500 bags here, right? They'll charge enough to split the fee. Jennifer's is ruining the reputation of the brand name too. GFL. I don't know what that, GLF. What's GLF? You really can't even make your money. Oh, no, you can't. I lose money on everything. I think there's a couple bags I actually made money on, but if you look at the balance of the scale of life, what I made money on and what I lost money on might still teeter. I've never even pay. Oh yeah, never ever pay on Zelle. No, yeah, Zelle's the worst. Zelle's the worst. Oh, you know what? That's probably the one that Melissa used was Zelle, not Venmo. Zelle. So the best way to pay is PayPal Friends and Family. Not, excuse me, PayPal Goods and Services. Goods and Services. Goods and Services. Unless you know someone, like you know me, so that's fine. That's different. You have to trust the people you're dealing with. Even when I sell, I also always include the fees in my listing. Yeah, I don't. I'm not really a reseller. I'm just trying to make some space and help take the vacation, and then we're just gonna chill and sell out some of I have a lot of stuff. nobody should have as much stuff as I have in the house of this size. They really shouldn't. Um, it makes me feel good. I love the clutter, but it doesn't make James feel good. It's getting overwhelming, and now I'm feeling overwhelmed. So that's when it's like, okay, we gotta change this. I need to have this front room. It doesn't matter. His game room could be a mess, but the public space out here, I need to have a space where people can just come in and sit down. So, hey, Bri. Hello. Um, oh, graceful fashion. Oh, yes, yes, graceful fashion. Got it, Jennifer. Yeah, also. Oh, acronyms, guys. In shorthand, I'm not good at it. I'm like Dacob in that way, and Dacob's very literal. He'll read, and I don't do grammar, and he'll read without my grammar. It's pretty bad. Sometimes, like, oh, I needed a comma. Burberry would destroy all returns. Yeah, honestly, Jackie the Rodeo is secured. Oh my gosh, you got the big one. Oh, nice. That's so exciting, Craig. Craig is getting one of his, bags off his list. Um, I have a bunch of texts just showed up. Let me see. Macy's. I bought a thing from Macy's. It's coming in the mail. I have my sister bought me a thing. Oh, Melissa sent me a listing on puppies. Okay, no. I'm waiting for my puppy rescue to come through. I guess the returns would be fake. I need to look. It's not so bad if the people taking in the returns, especially like with Burberry or a designer company, know their product. So they can say, okay, this is not real. But when you deal with a discount retailer or a distributor, that's hard, because they don't know every model. I watch resellers because I watch Coach and I watch Dooney, but I don't know everything. But I know a lot, and when I watch them, I can tell them. And I really wanted to tell him this. He's a reseller. I really like him. He keeps showing this bag. It's a really cool canvas tote bag. And this is the difference between value and worth, right? What is the value? What is worth? Only you can decide those things. So he's selling this item for $75. I know that item is a free gift with purchase from Tory Burch. So yes, it's a Tory Burch tote. Yes, it's canvas. Yes, it's authentic. But that was a free gift with purchase that somebody donated or sold. He bought it. He spent money on it, and he's trying to sell it for $75. Now, if you want the tote, that's great. I have done this. I have bought things that were free with purchase on the resale market because I wanted the item, because I didn't want to spend the $150 for the perfume or the whatever to get the cool gift. I wanted that bag. I wanted the bag more than I wanted the item to get the bag. So I've gone on the Relove market and I have bought promo items. They're promo items. And I know they're promo items. And I think, but the thing is, sometimes they don't tell you they're promo items. So Givenchy, Dior, Chanel, all the big hitters, they have beauty. Beauty is fragrance or beauty, and they sell bags with those products. So sometimes, oh, I have a Chanel bag. No, it's a Chanel beauty case. It's different than Chanel Couture and the Chanel on this other side. This is Chanel Beauty, and our Jean Paul Gaultier. It'll say beauty or it'll say fragrance, but they won't tell that in the listing. They'll say, I have a Givenchy bag, and I'll look at that like, yeah. That came from the fragrance line as a free item with a gift, or a free gift with item, or purchase with purchase. And you just have to be really aware because people will. It's like a song and dance. They'll look in the list of things that you want to see. That you want to see. This is a Versace bag, or they'll say this is a Valentino, but it's Mario Valentino, not Giovanni. We want Giovanni. We don't want Mario. So you think you're getting a great deal on a Versace or Valentino bag, or with it Versace, Gianni Versace, or yeah, or Mario. No, Valentino. I'm thinking Valentino. Too many Italian names that sound the same. But anyway, you have to look and be careful and be very aware. And what really gets me is I see people thinking, "Oh, I have a good deal. Let me put a big bid on this because I really want this." And I'm like, that's not worth that. But to that person, it might be. Hopefully, it is worth that, to them. It's value and worth is absolutely subjective. Like, again, I bought a bag for James for $25 off eBay. That was 100% promotional. Like, somebody got that for free and they sold for 25 bucks. They made 25 bucks. Well, great. I want that bag. Or the fact that I bought that, I think I showed you a couple weeks ago or a week ago about the Disney Adventure duffel that I purchased off Goodwill that I paid $40 for. That's a free item. But is it really free? Because you have to go on a Disney Adventure, which is thousands of dollars to get that free item. So for me, it was worth the 40 bucks to get that free gift. Because to me, I didn't have the 5 grand to go on the Disney Adventure to get the free bag. I just wanted the bag. Worth the beauty is the eye of the beholder. Absolutely, D. So anyway, yeah, buy what you like, buy what you love, use it, love it, make it yours, customize things, make things. That's the other thing too. People get tricked on listings and reselling when things have been modified. If you're a vintage lover, you don't want there to be modifications. You don't want there to be touch-ups on the edge paint. You don't want, a lot of people don't. But if you're looking at a 30-year-old bag, something has been fixed on that bag. So don't expect a pristine looking bag for something that's 30 years old. It's either going to be an awesome reproduction or it's going to be something that's been retouched. Just be aware, you know? Veronica, it's a gorgeous bag. Look at my Instagram stories today. I posted Rodeo and the Bel Air. Oh yeah, Craig's new love right now is the Rodeo bag and the Bel Air, and the Bel Air is beautiful. It's really beautiful. Jolie says I love customizing. If it's a forever bag. Yes, I'm back. Um, I had to step away. Yeah, no problem, Lex. Yeah. So yeah, me too. Looking for all of my bags, I always intend them to be forever bags. This was really, really hard for me to do, to sell bags like this. Um, it was very stressful because I felt very, I'm gonna still do it because I think the reward is worth it because I felt once I did it, once I packed them, once I sent them, I felt, okay, they're going to another home to people who really want them. You know, that's different than just selling something on Posh to people I really don't know because you guys are, subscribers and people who are here with me, and they're my things going to friends. So to me, it's a lot more fun to do that. It's still really hard, because I always buy bags thinking they're forever bags for me. And most of my life they have been. I very rarely have I ever gotten rid of bags. That's why I have bags that are 20 years old. It takes me 10 years to get rid of a bag. And then I have to think about it for 2 years. I mean, literally. Craig who makes those bags. Oh, Jennifer, those bags, the ones he's talking about, the Rodeo and the Bel Air, are from Balenciaga. They're beautiful bags. Um, the Renegade Realtor Night All heading to dinner. Have a good dinner. Craig makes D go back to nickel hardware on. Okay, so the bag I used today is you'll never ever believe. I mean, maybe, but I don't often buy bags like this. Yes, I buy many, 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 many Dooney bags, but I never had this one. I never had this print. This is an older Dooney. I liked it because it looks like the Neverfull in the shape, the style. I like the braided handles. I like the little, I don't know what these are really for, but they're there. They're cool. They're tassels. The vachetta is gorgeous. It has a blue interior, so I had to have it. So I got this from a pre-love store, Clothes Mentor, and this is a coated canvas. And guys, I know, right? Spring bag, summer bag, really fun. And that's why I wore the color I'm wearing today is blue because I wanted to wear it with this bag. I tagged on Instagram Dooney and Burke. Now I tagged them a lot, like @ Dooney and Burke. This is the first time Dooney and Burke gave me a heart. I was like, and their social media team sent me a heart, and then they sent me a text saying thank you for the love. I'm like, oh, I felt so special. So special. So special. It's like Dooney and Burke liked my photo. That was so cool, you know? Especially since it's a bag that's not in their current collection. Mm. Well, yeah, the validation's pretty fun. That's when Instagram is fun. When you can at a company and the company says, "Oh, hi, we see you. Thank you." That's happened to me twice. Kipling has done it. Actually, okay, 3 times. Kipling's done it. Dooney's done it. The one time that the company, oh, what's the name of that company? I can't remember the name of that company, but they were bought out. So I was showing one of their Orani was the name of the company, but I was showing a model of bag that they did not produce anymore, so they removed my post. And they can do that because I added them, they removed it. I had a listing a long time ago on Mercari that was flagged by the brand owner, if you know what that means, because it was LVMH bought them out. So this is pre LVMH. So they says you can't put our name on that, even though their name was on it, even though I had the receipt from the website from the company it came from before LVMH bought them. I'm like, whatever. But I love Dooney. Dooney is my true love, guys. Jackie, you should apply for their influencer program. I only show vintage. I don't know how that can be really I don't know. I think Ivana is an influencer. Southwest once responded to my Facebook post and I acted like I was a million. Oh yeah, right. It's like one of them. Yeah, it's like somebody in their social media platform, they monitor all social media. I mean, they have to. They're a business. It's branding, it's marketing, right? So when they say, hello, hey, we acknowledge that you exist. What a great item that is ours. I'm like, oh. But then you also get the negative where people are like, we don't want you to show that. We're deleting that for you. It's like, wait a minute, this is your product. This is your product. Your name is on this product. I'm sorry you bought it out and it was from your previous owner. It's still the name you bought. You bought the name, you bought the brand, it's now yours. And just because it's your history doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Whatever. I'm gonna take my medication while we're sitting here because I've been forgetting that too, and I don't need to forget that. That is something that's keeping me alive. You know. Oh, when I hear you, at least ask them to send a sticker. This Jennifer. It's exciting. Chanel. It wasn't actually Chanel, Linda S. The one that did it to me was Marc Jacobs. Because Marc Jacobs was bought out by LVMH, but I bought Marc Jacobs pre LVMH, and they had flagged that, and I not only did I question it, I asked why. And I asked why twice. I'm like, I have the receipt. I bought this off the Marc Jacobs website. I don't understand. Yeah. Uh Sinise is in that program. Okay, and delete Sinise, but they're always showing new stuff. There's a lot of Dooney people who only buy new things, and um, then there's people like me who not only do we buy things on sale, we buy things pre-loved. We wait long enough that it's gone from new to sale to I owned it, now I'm selling it. And that's just because I buy things a lot. I'm trying very hard, very, very hard to really go through my bags this weekend and really decide what am I buying because I like it? What am I buying because I love it? Why am I keeping it? That's really what I'm going through is why am I keeping it? Is it the emotional connection to when I bought it? Is it because of when I wore it? If I sell it, will I be happy? It's actually very easy for me to sell a brand new bag I just showed you than it is to show you a bag that I've had for 5 years and sell it. So if I just unbox a bag and you say, "Oh, I love that bag. I really love that." I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll sell it to you," because I don't have the emotional connection to it yet. But when I've had something for 5 years in my home, like, but I love that bag. I have all these memories with this bag. We've done this stuff. We've gone out. We've had ladies lunch with my friends. I can't get rid of this bag. I love this bag. It's just a bag. I have the memories, but sometimes I'm still holding on to the things. This is just because of, how I grew up and having depression era grandparents, and you saved everything and you didn't throw anything away, and yeah. But if you buy a new invention that shows a true love for the brand and many companies' size, well, I can try, Craig. I mean, all they're gonna do is say no, no, thank you. Um, Doing the same says yeah, yeah, because there's a lot of things I have. Like what I'm learning is I love Louis Vuitton, but what I love about Louis Vuitton is their epi leather. And to me, because a lot of people say, "Oh, don't get the epi leather. It's just a heavily coated leather. It's not as good. Get the monogram canvas or get the empreinte leather or get real leather. Don't get the epi leather." But I love the epi leather, you know? And it's the bags I keep using more and more and more before, um, and the ones I had that were leather, I sold. So it's like, I like the monogram canvas and I like the epi leather. So I just have to go with it. Oh, Jolie, the other thing about your going through your bags, Craig says use it one more time before you decide to really sell it. Normally there's a reason why you have a bag on the shelf. For me, I'll forget and then I'll be like, okay, I should use this. And then when I use it, I'm like, oh, I remember why I don't like this bag. It slips off my shoulder. It doesn't fit what I need to fit. There's something. There's always something, right? So then you can make the decision. Okay, I'm selling this bag because a lot of the bags I sold, I loved all the bags I sold. Is 99% of the bags I sold are because it didn't work on my shoulders. And I don't know that till I get the bag. I don't know that till I use the bag. So I use the bag. There's a lot of people who use a bag and then they'll return it in the window or whatever. I can't do that. I just try a bag. If it doesn't work on my shoulder, I keep it because I feel like I bought it. It's in my home. Especially if I've taken it outside the house. Like if I just open the bag out of the box and say, okay, this doesn't work, it's immediate, it's gone. But I did have an unboxing sale. Um, Craig says, Jackie, I have to tell you, I'm so proud of you. You've come so far in how you've been dealing with the bag situation the last few weeks. I'm so happy for you. Craig, it's because of Watson and Milo. I've really had to come to terms of all the grief buying I've been doing, and then throughout the whole year. I mean, it's been the whole year. And then thinking about bringing in a new animal to my house, and then knowing that I had to do a phone consultation where they walk through your house. And I'm thinking, you can bring a new animal into this home. Like, I've got to clean this mess. This is not good enough for my new pet. I'm like, wait a minute. If it's not good enough for my new pet, what about me? What about James? Like, if I'm worried about is this good enough for my dog? Like, I need to make sure this is better for me. So I've got to do something. Craig says I adore Epi Leather. So basically, the grief buying because of the loss of my pets, and now I'm selling because I want a new pet. I want a better home for a new pet. I want more space for, when I had Watson and Milo, I did everything I could to give them the most amount of space I could. And then slowly, once Milo left, I filled Milo's space in with bags. Literally, the space he used to occupy, I have stacked bags on there. And then now that Watson is gone, and it's been 3-4 weeks now, I have moved even his stuff out of the way and I put bags in that space. So I have replaced my pets with bags. And I'm like, this is not what I want. I want my pets to have a home. And I care more, of course, then I realized I was paying more attention to their welfare than my welfare. And I was like, Jackie, you got a problem. It's like you can love your pets, but you gotta love yourself. So we're working on it. Working on it. I don't know, Linda, 60-ish. You're preparing for your future instead of wallowing in your past. So that's great. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. And so everybody who's helping me by buying something, you're really helping me. I'm not joking. I'm not saying that to say that. What I'm saying is if every box I pack up, it helps me not just get the things out of my house, but emotionally look at why I did this and what I'm doing. It's a journey, it's a process. I mean, I don't have all the answers. I mean, I wish I had answers. I have some answers, but sometimes they're the wrong answers. Sometimes it's good to, like, I didn't think I was. There's nothing wrong with me buying stuff. Nope, nope, nope. I'll buy more stuff. And then I turned around one day and I looked over and I says, I replaced Milo's bed with 7 bins of bags. I'm like, I'd rather have Milo, but I don't have Milo. I have bins of bags. And then when Watson went, I moved Watson's stuff out of the way. And then I put boxes of bags. And I'm like, this is not good. And then I thought, well, if I get another dog, where will I put the dog? Because I put the 2 dogs I had, the space that was for them, I took and put bags there. It's like, and it's just like, it's very sobering. Very sobering. I understand how people who are expecting mothers, the nesting phase now, and I kind of get how they understand, like, you redo your house or you paint the nursery or you find a nursery space or you do things in preparation for that new member of the family. And we've always had dogs with us, so they always had space in our house. This is one of the very few times we haven't had any space with dogs. It's just more stuff. And what I found out is that if you have more space, you just add more stuff. And I'd rather have the dogs in that space. I'm so much less than you, Jackie, but I'm drowning in bags. Yes, Jolie. Everybody has their own threshold, you know. Veronica says I have an unboxing video to do, but oh my goodness, it's causing me anxiety. Maybe I'll just to go live. Yeah, go live. Yeah, well, come watch Veronica. Craig says you're growing and learning. If you ever stop that, then yeah. See, that's the truth. Think you know better than that. So yeah, 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 totally. Learn from our life, right? Don't just go blindly. I'll watch if I'm around too. Um, just my name. Um, found you. I'll watch too. Oh yeah, totally. Well, we've been on here for 2 hours. I'm gonna be doing a video this weekend showing you my clearance bags, so you'll see that video, and you can contact me through email, and the first person who pays the invoice gets the item. That's how that's gonna work, and I'll list all that in the video. I don't. This is a no pressure sales. You can change your mind. It, all the way up until you pay the invoice. As soon as you pay the invoice, you have made up your mind. Hey guys, for all of those people out there or watching that pray or religious, I'm Christian, give me a prayer or two. I have to go have lunch with my mother-in-law tomorrow, and I need to be, if not kind, at the very least try to be civil. Some things happened this week I'm not going to talk about, but it was a rough week. It was a very rough week. And Craig knows because I told him, but it's just one of those things where I don't want to even sit in the same room with my mother-in-law, and we're gonna go have dinner together and drive there together, and I'm there to support my husband to have him deal with his mother because I is his mother. We cannot change these things. She raised him, she birthed him. Um, I'm just fortunate that my mother lives on a different continent and has nothing to do with me. So I, I actually forget about my mom because she's been out of my life for so long that somebody has to remind me I have a mother. Because sometimes I'll have to say, "Oh, my parents are." Oh no, wait, no, my mom's alive. You know, and that's not flattering to anybody. It's not flattering to me. It's not flattering to my mother. But that's just the reality of it. But thank you for the prayers, guys. Jackie, I love you. I totally understand that voice praying for you. Thank you, Luxational. Thank you. Sending civility vibes. Yes, Jolie. See, Jolie just went through this. She lost a family member. Her husband's mother just passed. So keep Jolie's family in your prayers too, guys. Things people going through it. It's just life, You live, you die. All the stuff in between is the fun stuff and the bad stuff. Lots of bad stuff, some good stuff. Um, yes, Craig, I'm thinking of doing lives because it takes too long to make videos on work. Oh yeah, Veronica. And I was talking about this earlier, Veronica. According to my analytics, lives are more successful. Viewer wise, monetary wise. I think in general, YouTube is pushing lives, but not everybody is comfortable doing them. So if you're comfortable doing them, just do it. You never know till you try. Veronica also YouTube seems to only push lives and shorts right now. Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to compete with TikTok because TikTok lives. I told my sister about TikTok lives, and I don't even have TikTok, guys. I don't have the app. I don't have the platform. I don't have enough capacity to do that too. Um, she's like, but TikTok's just shorts. I'm like, yes, unless they're lives, and lives are not. Lives is almost like the Wild West because it's live. And what does that mean when it's live? The words aren't censored or regulated till after. There's a delay. There's a delay as I'm talking to you and as you see it. There's a delay. But this is how they're getting away with doing things. Like what's happening in Poshmark lives, allegedly, because I have not seen this myself personally. I've been told this a second and third hand that Poshmark Lives is where a lot of the inauthentic items are being sold because there's no authentication. They just says, "Oh, look at this item for this XY price," and everybody knows, right? But there's no real. It's not a listing. It's a live auction sale. Different rules. It's going to change eventually. Again, the internet is always evolving. People always find a way to sell you something to make money quickly and inauthentically. Um, there was a time when YouTube was full with inauthentic replica sellers until YouTube said, no, we don't want to be known for that. Well, those people went somewhere. They went to other platforms, you know. Jolie says the first of our parents to go. Oh, that's rough. Freaked out a bit last night, but better today. It gets better with time, Jolie, and I think the only thing when I lost my father, the only thing that remained, and it was not expected, by the way, my father's passing, was knowing that he was going into, and he was already in dementia, and that he was in a deal of pain, that the suffering was done, right? My grandmother lived to be 98 years old. I wouldn't wish that her last 8 years on anybody. They were very difficult last 8 years. So, sometimes in those cases, it's a relief and a blessing. But it's never the right time. It's never enough time, and you always it's rough. It's just rough, you know. TikTok. I don't do TikTok, says Katie. Craig says, "Am I the only one getting emails from YouTube telling me to make more?" Oh no, Craig, I get those too. Also, the notifications and email pushes from YouTube Studio and YouTube, I ignore them. Yeah, I ignore them. Craig says, "Julie, I'm so sorry for your loss, and I think I said this the other night. Please express my sympathies to your husband." Yeah, it's rough. It's your mom. I don't follow the things they say. Just gotta be me. I agree with that, Julie. And see, here's the thing. A lot of people on YouTube, they want to grow their channel, and they all say it. I want to grow. I want to get my subscribers. I want to reach my next goal, whether it's 1,000, whether it's 3,000, whether it's 10,000. There's a goal, right? Because numbers are a measurement of success. It's a metric. Like if you get so many subscribers, then you're successful. The more subscribers you have, the more the algorithm says, oh, this person's successful. Let me push you out to more and more people. So it's just part of feeding the machine. But as I was telling Craig today, my goal with Facebook has always been friends. And I found that. I found this in everybody who's here talking to me and the 51 people watching and who knows how many people watching. I'm able to talk to you and share with you my life and events. And my poor husband doesn't have to sit here and listen to me talk to him about it. We have been married for 17 years. He's heard all of it. He's not interested. I mean, he's interested, but he doesn't care about handbags. He really doesn't. He does it to me too. He'll show me the drone, and I'm like, I don't care about the drone. Or he'll go into technical detail about the processor. I'm like, sir, I don't care. Now, we do geek out a bit on regulations and rules when it comes to airspace and other crap, but, in general, our interests are varied. So it's fun to talk to people who love the things I like, especially bags. Um, I lost both my parents and they were older when they had me. Some somehow they survived in their 90s. Wow. Your dad was 96. That's awesome. Yeah, my father and his sister were both retired and in their 60s and had children and grandchildren by the time their parents passed. Because they were parents when they were young when they had them. But my father had me when he was 41. So when he passed at 80, I was just 40. That was rough, you know. 56 sisterly. Oh, I love more subscribers, but it's not the most important. Oh no, yeah, yeah, yeah. We all want more subscribers, but I think the thing that YouTube keeps pushing it is because um it's how the algorithm pushes out your content. And if your content is to reach more people, to find more friends, then that's what it is, right? So I'm really happy with the people who are here and the future people who will find me. And I'm trying very hard not to make it, even though I'm a workaholic, I don't want to make YouTube a business. Truly, honestly want to keep this a hobby. And I keep saying it because I have to remind myself to keep doing that. Because I firmly believe that when you turn your hobby into a business, it becomes a job. And if things are become a job, your motivation changes. Right. And I think it becomes more of and then performance and reviews in our culture and our society, those are metrics and measurements of success. So you want those to continue to grow because you want to continue to succeed. You don't ever want it to be stagnant or decline. That's not, those are negative and you associate those with failure, right? I don't. I associate, well, right now, when it comes to YouTube, because I'm not looking at YouTube as a full-time job. Anybody who does this as a full-time job, this is so much work. I couldn't even imagine doing this as a full-time job because you have to be so there's so much involved that's way beyond me. I turn on the camera, I talk. I don't edit. I really don't do much. I show you stuff. I talk to you about my life. But so people are going to come and people are going to go. I don't have to worry about trying to find something new and interesting to tell people every day to keep the same viewers happy and entertained. You're going to hear the same stories because they're my life. Somebody is going to be new who's never heard it. Somebody who's going to be here says, I've heard that story. She talked all the time, So, but that's just the way it is. So people will come, people will go, you know. Anyhow, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for hanging out with me. Tomorrow, I promise I'll put out a video on the clearance bags. And if you want any, just email me and I'll invoice. And I have to do some other invoicing tomorrow. I am exhausted. It is 8:30, not quite 8:30 yet, but almost 8:30. We've been out here 2 hours and 11 minutes. So, yes. Craig says, I was just wondering, I keep doing all of the surveys and questionnaires about how YouTubers support content creators. Well, YouTube says they support content creators. I don't see it personally. Linda S. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night, Jennifer. Good night, Veronica. Good night, Jolie. And tomorrow, not tomorrow, but Sunday, I believe Jolie is going live at 11:30 Central Standard Time, 12:30 Eastern Time. I hope. And that's what I know that's coming up. And of course, I'll have a video go out tomorrow, a couple videos, and then I will have. Oh, quick update. Monday, y'all, Monday. I have to go to work at 4 a.m. So I'm not sure when my live will be Monday, but there will be one. I just don't know what time. I'll try to keep it normal. We'll see how it goes. So just letting you know. Only certain content creators. Says Katie. Good night, Dee. Good night, everybody. Okay, I'm getting off or I keep talking and I'm tired. I'm going to bed, guys. Good night, everyone.